There's only one way.
Excuse me, are you the tooth fairy?
Hey guys, good morning. How you all doing? Hope you're all doing fine wherever you're watching this podcast from. For today's movie podcast, I'm gonna take you to a movie known as F1. F1 movie. It's a car race movie, and I love this movie for goodness sake. This movie is so nice. When I watched this movie, before I watched this movie, it was like 2 hours 30 minutes, and I was like, man, this movie is so long. And I was saying in my mind, all this car race movie, okay, let me just give it a try. I watched this movie. I didn't even know when the 2 hours 30 minutes was completed. I watched it. I felt like I watched it in 10 minutes because it was so passionate, so engaging. So I'm gonna give a complete review about this movie, and I advise you right there, you should go and watch it because this movie has a lot of inspiration that you will love, that it might even affect your life in a positive way. So go take a look at this movie. After this review, I'm going to give a complete review about this. Then I'll give you lessons of which you might take home, and it might be useful to you as well. And finally, I'm going to give a rating over 10 about this movie. So guys, just take care, enjoy this movie, have fun, see you. This movie known as F1, it goes down like this. It all started with a guy known as Sonny Haynes. 30 years ago, this guy was in a car race competition, an F1 competition. F1 is the most competitive car race competition in the world, and this guy's dream was to be world champion. So what happened? During this competition, this guy was trying to overtake the first person, and this first person was applying a lot of defense skill. Okay, so Sonny decided to apply what they know as gaming. Gaming is the most dangerous car race skill. It is very dangerous. So many drivers has died from it, okay, and so many has been hospitalized because of it. It is so dangerous. So many drivers don't use it anymore. In fact, most drivers don't apply it anymore because it's so dangerous. But if you can perfect it, you become invincible. On the wheel, nobody can beat you. So this guy, Sonny Haynes, he decided to apply this gaming skill, to overtake this first guy. But unfortunately, his car somersaulted and he crashed and he almost died. But luckily for him, he did not die, he survived. But he had a lot of fractures in his bones, like a lot of injuries, that he was hospitalized for so many years. For so long, he was hospitalized. So when he finally came out from these, let me say, injuries, this guy decided to be on low key, but because of his passion for driving, he decided to start driving again, but at a low level. He was just driving. At the same time, he was trying to perfect this gaming skill. He was trying to perfect it. So he was just driving. So that was 30 years ago. Then at the present, he has perfected this skill. So he was now ready to go back for this F1 competition. This guy was so determined. Even after 30 years, he still want to get this world champion title because that is his dream. That is what he lives for. So what happened then next? Though this is his old friend, whom they were driving together back then, 30 years ago. Now this guy owns a car race company. And now this guy, he wants to compete for the upcoming F1 competition. This guy has never crossed top 10. And now he has a new driver, one guy known as Josh. Josh is very good. He has a very wonderful driver. So he's looking for the second person, because for the F1 competition, it is always 2 drivers for one company, 2 drivers, as a teamwork. So he was looking for the second person, and now remember this guy Sonny. So he went to meet Sonny. He tracked down Sonny and told Sonny if he's interested, for the upcoming F1 competition. So of course, Sonny, that was his dream. So Sonny he later accepted, and he gave into this.
So he gave Sonny the the location of where this is going down of his company. So Sonny now came. So when Sonny came, introduced Sonny to everybody, to the engineer, to the mechanic, to the everybody, like the team, okay, and also introduced Sonny to this driver of them, Josh. Yeah, initially, Sonny and Josh, they were not in good terms. Like they were not playing along so well, okay. But Josh's mother was always telling Josh, this guy is not your team member. Like try to build this relationship with him. There is no point you guys not being in good terms. Okay, like it will affect like you guys in the competition. So like it keeps going like that. Then they now went for this F1 competition. This F1 competition has so many stages. So the first stage, they managed to qualify, but they crashed into each other. Imagine two team guys crash into each other. Like that was poor work, like poor teamwork. So like, but they managed to qualify. Then the second stage, they keep going. Then like towards the fourth stage or so, like this guy George was in the second position going, and George was trying to overtake the first guy. And okay, George has been studying Sonny from time, and George decided to apply this gaming. And Sonny noticed it because Sonny is a master in it now. He said, please don't. You know, George is very stubborn. George now applied it, and George got somersaulted. But George was lucky, like he didn't have much injury, and George was out of the competition. Yeah, like he was hospitalized, but lucky for him, like not for so long. So what did they do? Sonny decided to carry this team single-handedly, like throughout the next stages, the next stage, and the next stage, like that. Yeah, and Sonny qualified them up to the semi-final. Okay, yeah, semi-final stage of this car race. There are so many stages. So that was when this guy recovered. George recovered from his injuries. So George now came back, and George, well, I don't know. Okay, like what was his problem? If he was like envious because people are now beginning to love Sonny because Sonny has been carrying them along. So George, he sabotaged Sonny in the semi-final. Yeah, so Sonny did not make top 10, but George made top 10. So of course you know that in this car race competition, once one member, once one person in your team makes top 10, automatically everybody qualifies. So Sonny still qualified despite he didn't meet up. Now in the final now, and of course Sonny was complaining about his car that the car, like he doesn't love the car, it doesn't suit like him, like his driving skills. So Sonny made the car engineer, like she's a lady, this lady, she's the person that develops car for them. She improves the car performance, like that's her work. So Sonny they grew this bond together, and I suddenly talked to her that you have to make me a better car, a car that is faster, a car that is good, So the lady was like, but that will not be safe. And Sonny was like, who cares about safe? Just make me a car for combat, and so that will suit his driving skill. But like this, this car, like it will not violate the rules and regulation of the competition, but make it for him. So finally, the lady was like if you guys can qualify top 10 to she will listen to him. So they qualified, back then. So she now built this car for him. Then doing this final now, I don't know how this information got leaked. Then the board of this competition came, and they seized this car. They said that no, that this car violates their rule, but it doesn't. So it seems they were scared because this guy, because these two guys now, they are threats that they might win this competition. So they seized this Sonny car, and of course Sonny, it was out of the competition for a while because it wasn't feeling too fine. So but this the guy that owns the company, that is old friend, he came to him and told him that, Sonny, I read through your past medical history. I discovered that you have a lot of fractions and so on, that you're not suited to drive. You're not suited for driving anymore. that like he doesn't know about this. That is why he came to him. Like if he knew, like he wouldn't have come to him in the first place. That for that reason that Sonny has to quit. That he will look for someone else to drive the final stage with Josh. So Sonny was not happy because that was his dream to become world champion. And also his car has been seized. So well, Sonny just gave up. So Sonny like decided to go. Then there was an investor, okay, as someone that invests in the company, okay, like investors, they are so rich. So this guy, like, he liked the way Sonny is driving. Like, he now met Sonny, okay, like, I told Sonny that, you know what, like, I'm going to get you papers that will clear your vehicle, like your car, okay, yeah, so that you can use it. And I want you to come back and drive for this final stage. That he's going to talk to the, okay, like, to the owner of the car race company, okay, and so on. So Sonny agreed and it was a deal. So Sonny came back and the car was given back to Sonny. You know, these rich men, they have their ways of getting things done. I don't know how he did it. Okay, like he got papers on. Then now down to the final race. Yeah, the final race now. Like Sonny and Josh, they worked as a team. They worked as a team. That was what got them to be like number one. They worked as a team. Sonny helped George, okay, George helped Sonny, and finally Sonny was able to win this competition finally, and he got his dream. His dream was to be world champion. This guy waited for after 30 years before he got his dream. He never gave up. So he finally got his dream and he was the world champion. So that was how this movie went down. And after that, like, he retired from anything, okay, like driving. Like, he was just, okay, like looking for a small job to just keep himself busy. Yeah, but he accomplished his goal. Okay, and that was how this movie went down. It was so interesting. You need to watch it as well.
So you like straight talk?
Straight and narrow. No sugar.
Why are you here, Sonny? When you look in the mirror, you see this rough and tumble, old school cowboy. Doesn't take orders, goes his own way, huh? A lone wolf. Well, I've news for you. Formula One is a team sport. It always was. Listen, let's get this straight. We all lose our jobs if you can't pull off a miracle.
No pressure.
None.
The only question here is, why did Sonny Hayes come back to F1?
I think it's really wonderful that Apex are giving second chances to the elderly.
It's all right. You're just worried I'm quicker than you.
You're making a mistake, thinking that I'm just going to be some grateful kid who'll bend the knee to an old timer.
I never should have pulled you into this.
Down the inside, contact!
That's the other driver. You say he was old, he not that old. That's a handsome man right there.
What's he doing? Plan C, be ready.
Just gotta hope for some lucky breaks.
Hope it's not a strategy.
Anything else, Professor?
Drive fast. Ever seen a miracle?
Not yet. How do you think I'd feel if you die on the track?
3 laps. 3 laps is a lifetime.
So what I took away from this movie, I took away 2 lessons from this movie. The first one is never give up on your dream. Never give up on something that you want so much, something that you're so passionate about. Never give up. Always keep fighting. Like no matter the time wasted, no matter what happened, just keep fighting. And trust me, one day your dream will be fulfilled. This guy Sonny Hayes, like they called him the greatest that never was, because this guy was so good in this thing and they love it. But one thing or the other, he didn't get what he wanted, but he never gave up. He kept fighting, pushing. Even after 30 years, okay, that was when he was able to get his life fulfillment, his dream of becoming world champion. So that is one key important lesson. Always keep fighting for what you want. Never give up. Oh, because of this, I'm tired. Just keep doing it. Keep fighting. One day, you will get there and I will get there. Secondly, what do I learn from this movie? Well, I learned that teamwork, okay, but always gives success. It's always a positive effect. Teamwork is very good. Teamwork is wonderful. You see, like some people, they are very good in individual work. I know, okay, yeah, but trust me, not everything you can get by yourself. Sometimes you need help. Sometimes you need push from people. Sometimes you need people assistance. See, like this guy was able to win this competition, Sonny Hens, okay, because Josh and him, they worked together like a team. They put their head together, they sacrificed themselves, they worked together as a team. Josh helped me, I helped George, just like that. They worked together. That was what got them to this first competition. I mean, yeah, this first position of this competition. So teamwork is very important. Okay, like if you have your team members, like, try to be in good terms with them so that you guys can share ideas. And okay, you bring yours, I bring mine, and you see, two heads are better than one. Yeah, we'll be more productive. So that is what happened in this movie, and that is the lesson which I'm giving out to you guys about this movie. Now coming to the rating of this movie, okay, I'm going to give this movie 9/10, and this is my reason. For the first time I saw this movie, okay, like the advert, I was like, man, this carries movies again. Okay, fine, let me just give it a try, let me watch it. Yeah, and this movie was so long. It was 2 hours 30 minutes. It was so long. Trust me, like I was like, man, this movie, when am I going to finish it? I never knew when I finished this movie. I finished it. I finished everything like if it was just 10 minutes. It was so catching. It was so interesting. I love this movie. I love this movie. Yeah, so much. And that's why I'm giving it 9/10. This movie is just like a true life story, okay, of someone who lost everything, okay, but he never gave up. He kept pushing, fighting. Even after so many years, 30 years, that was when he was able to get his dream, accomplish his goal, his life dream. Like, it was so catching. This movie like inspires me a lot, and I trust that anybody that watch this movie well, okay, or watch this movie analysis will also be inspired. Never give up in your dreams. So I'm going to give this movie 9/10. It is a great movie, and I love this movie for that. So that is it.
Thank you so much for we spending this time together in this movie review. I'm so glad that you enjoyed it. Of course, I know, I guess so. So I just want to say that this movie is a great movie. It has a lot of inspiration, okay, life inspiration, and it also inspires me, and I love this movie because it's just so cool. Okay, so you should go and take a look at this movie, and I promise you, you're gonna love it. This movie is about 2 hours 30 minutes, but to me it was just like 10 minutes because it was so catching, so engaging. So that is it for this today podcast. So don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, join our membership, and support us with super thanks. Alright guys, take care, have a wonderful day. Bye.